ಆಂಜನೇಯ ಹನುಮಂತ ರಾಮದೂತ ಮಾಂ ಪಾಹಿ ಆಂಜನೇಯ ಹನುಮಂತ ರಾಮದೂತ ಮಾಂ ಪಾಹಿ ಆಂಜನೇಯ ಮಮ ಬಂಧೋ ಆಂಜನೇಯ ದಯಾ ಸಿಂಧೋ ಆಂಜನೇಯ ಮಮ ಬಂಧೋ ಆಂಜನೇಯ ದಯಾ ಸಿಂಧೋ ಆಂಜನೇಯ ರಘುವೀರ ಆಂಜನೇಯ ರಣಧೀರ ಆಂಜನೇಯ ರಘುವೀರ ಆಂಜನೇಯ ರಣಧೀರ ಆಂಜನೇಯ ರಘುರಾಮ ಆಂಜನೇಯ ಪರಂಧಾಮ ಆಂಜನೇಯ ರಘುರಾಮ ಆಂಜನೇಯ ಪರಂಧಾಮ ಆಂಜನೇಯ ಹನುಮಂತ ರಾಮದೂತ ಮಾಂ ಪಾಹಿ ರಾಮದೂತ ಮಾಂ ಪಾಹಿ Who is God? Is there someone sitting up there, or is it my own divinity that when I realize God too? Was your question? Okay. God is not the one who is sitting up. God is not really a person. In our understanding, God is not a particular person. Generally we see that in Vaikuntha, Vishnu is there, our Bhudevi or Sri Lakshmi is massaging. I always have this question, he is all the time resting, still why he needs massage? But that is how it is. Maybe for photograph. Just to show everybody that this is how we are a very good couple. I don't know how, but that is how it is. So we generally think that God is a person. It is not so. God is the reality behind this world, which is there in you as the very self. Your true self is one with God. So as you said, you use the word, it is your own divinity. I would like to use the word, it is your own real self. In the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan says, Ahamatma Gudakesha Sarva Bhuta Shayasthitaha. When Arjuna asked that what are your glories? So Bhagavan said that my first glory is you. Real you is my first glory. I am available as you. Bhagavan can tell everybody, I am available as you. Means real you. So what really you are and what really God is, both are one. Therefore, answering your question, or is it my own divinity? I would not use the word divinity because divinity is a very mysterious word. What do you understand by divinity? You use the word divinity. What do you understand by that? This is the word you have heard and it's a very fancy word. But it's not a communicative word. It's a very fancy, sometimes very rarely I use it. Because people feel good when I use word divinity, you know. So then only it looks like spiritual. So, but I tell you, what do you understand by divinity?
Maybe something good or something positive in me when I rise up to an occasion or something.
This is all not, that is not divinity. But that is not what is we mean by Ishvara. So, in our tradition, we generally use the word which is communicating. I use the word divinity to show that your divine nature. In that sense, I use. But that was very rarely. Puja Swamiji was not for using this word. But sometimes the people understand that language, so I use. But in my understanding, the divinity means your divine. Divine means self-effulgent nature. So, if at all divinity word you want to use, you use in the sense of your divine self-effulgent nature. So, it's true. Your self-effulgent nature is what Ishvara is. So, when you realize yourself, then you are realizing Ishvara. Swatma darshanam, Isha darshanam. In Upadesa Saram, Swatma, you are understanding yourself and understanding or appreciating Ishvara are the same. Okay? Answer? Okay. So somehow your question comes first. You are doing something or what? How do we explain to our children, especially teenagers, the significance of going to temples? You can say that temples are like the clouds. You know what is in technology cloud, in computer language clouds? You know clouds means we give our own data. Every people give data and you can download data from that. So I give generally example. So temple is like a cloud. So you pray. So you are depositing, and like that, like you, so many people have uploaded their prayers, and that prayers has created the vibration which is stored there. And what you can do, you can download for them. You can upload also and you can download also. What you when you pray, it is uploading. When you receive the blessings, they are downloading. You explain to them like this. Perhaps they will understand. And if they don't understand, don't insist. In fact, sometimes what happens, more you insist, you are creating rebelling feeling in them. And therefore they will not go. Just to prove a point that they are independent individuals, for that they will not. Okay, you can say, I love you going to the temple, I also love you not going to the temple. My love for you will continue. If you go to the temple, it is good for you, but otherwise I will pray on your behalf. Okay? Don't worry. Whenever you feel like, you can say, whenever you feel like praying, whenever you feel like going to the temple, let your ego not come in the way. That I have told no to mom, so how can I go? Don't do that. That much you can say. When you feel up to it, please do it. Don't resist if you get this desire to go. But I will not force on you to go to the temple. What is their age? Teenage.
17.
If they were very small, you can give chocolates and all this. But now they can. I started going to the temple like this. My mother used to go to this Vishnu temple. And when I go there, she will give me 5 paisa. That was a very big thing, because with 5 paisa I can buy this, that what they call, I don't know what is the word for that. That ice, they grate it. What they call it? Huh? Gulla. Gulla, ha. In Gujarati it's called Gola. Yes. Is there in Tamil Nadu? What they call it? In Tamil Nadu, what they call it? Huh? Tittai.
Stick ice. What they do is you put a small stick and then they scrape
Stick
it and
eye.
make it.
They call stick eye. What they call stick eye?
Small stick, no?
Stick eye. Okay, whatever.
Tamil it is called Suchi ice.
All right. Just not a main subject matter. So just
What we know only we can explain. What we know only we can tell.
No problem. So I just wanted to tell you that my motivation. So that's how I started. She used to give me 5 paisa or something, and I used to buy that. Sometimes something else also, I don't know. But that was my motivation. Now you cannot do that with children. So you can tell them, I will pray on your behalf. And also you pray to the Lord when you go to the temple that if it is useful for them now, you please inspire them to come here.
They
You
come,
tell.
Swamiji. They do come, but they are not coming frequently.
See, now it is your problem. The way you asked, how do we explain to our children, especially teenagers, the significance? As if, this question gives the idea that they are not coming.
No, I want to tell them the reason behind
The reason is this, that you are getting the blessings which are stored in the clouds of the temple. So if you want to be blessed, if you want to receive the blessings, then you do it. And you are praying, it is uploading, and you are receiving the blessing, is a downloading. And it gives good vibrations. You can use the language of vibration. It gives good vibrations, and it gives you the opportunity to pray to the altar of worship. And where there is anything where collectively done, it has got more strength. Because many people are praying there. So there is a collective strength, and we can get benefit from that collective strength. But don't force them. If they feel like coming, let them come. More you force, I have seen that children, they don't like to. They were thinking to come, but if you say to prove that we are independent, they will not come. That's how it is. Therefore, you give them freedom. But you tell them that when you fill up to it, don't stop. Apart from Swami Dayananda Ashram, Rishikesh, AVG, Annaikatti and Manjukudi Ashram, is there any other center conducting residential retreats? Yes. Now Nagpur center is there, but I don't know whether they are continuing or not, but Nagpur center also is there. I see the Bangalore center in activities, but it is not a part of. No, Bangalore center is very much. But now that Swamiji, who used to be there, he is traveling a lot. I was there in Bangalore for 20 years, and I conducted so many activities. So many classes I did. So it is partly active, but that Swamiji travels a lot. Who has asked this question? Okay. You are from Bangalore?
No.
Okay.
We attended in Rishikesh Swami Suprakash. He is from.
He is also conducting classes, yes. All our centers such as AVG, Annaikatti, Rishikesh Ashram and Arsha Vidya, Salisbury, Pennsylvania and Manjukudi centers are managed by different trusts. Unlike Central Chaitanya Mission Trust, which manages many centers throughout India and abroad. Is there any specific reason for not integrating Swami Dayananda Ashram? Puja Swamiji believed in giving freedom. So in fact he made all his disciples, he will say that you have your own trust. He has value for freedom. And it is a very good thing he did. Because after main Swamiji, the next person, whether he will be acceptable to everybody or not, we do not know. So there can be power struggle. Now all ashrams are independent. It's a very good thing. In fact, still we are united. I go there and conduct classes. That Swamiji comes and conduct classes. I conducted 2-3 years back, conducted classes. So there is no such thing. Nowadays I don't go, but otherwise I used to go, and that Swamiji just now, June, he was here. So, and also we have a meet every year. So we meet and all Swamis come, and also we have got a very nice, what is called bondage free association. We are free also and together also. We have one website, Arsha Vidya Parampara. In that all Swamis, all teachers, their details are given. So you can perhaps visit that. I really love that. Together and at the same time free. Is there nowadays there is a concept called jointed family. Have you heard this word? Joint family, you know, a nuclear family. Jointed family means what? They are staying in a very close proximity, but everybody has got independent setup. So like the 6 floors they will buy, 5 floor or something. And each one will have his own setup, but at the same time they are together. So if the cooking and all not together, otherwise tuck, something will happen. So that is not there. Everyone has setup, but at the same time they are together. So it is called jointed family. I really like that word, jointed family. So we have got jointed family. Good, I got the example. Oh, I think both the questions answered. Okay. Then could Swamiji explain about the antar sannyasa and formal sannyasa? Can a person not born in Vedic culture and who lives in other countries benefit from formal sannyasa? Could Swamiji elaborate on why for a sannyasi is easier to attain moksha? Okay, I would have asked this person to come and contact me. It is because it is related to sannyasa. And is there anybody planning to take sannyasa other than him? This is question from him. Okay. So you can ask me. But still I will answer some general question. Sannyasa is a very fascinating thing for some people. Sannyasa. I also had a little bit fascination. So I was a brahmachari for 7-8 years. 89 I took brahmacharya diksha, and brahmacharya diksha is something like probation, in the job. It's like probation. And 97 only I got sannyasa. So 8 years. And morning, evening we used to do Sandhya Vandanam and the Samhita Dhanam and all this. So I used to think that when I will be free from this. So I used to feel, And our Puja Swamiji also once told me that we will be giving sannyasa, but I am waiting for your teacher to confirm. So I had some fascination, but not so much like I will go and ask, Swamiji, when are you going to? I didn't ask like that. So that didn't happen. Nice to have sannyasa. I had value for sannyasa life. Okay, what is antar sannyasa? Antar sannyasa means inner renunciation. And inner renunciation means spirit-wise renunciation. And what is that spirit of sannyasa? 4 things generally I highlight. Earlier 3, now I have added one. First one is life of dispassion, vairagyam. Tyaga, vairagya. Renunciation and dispassion. Means you are not interested in anything else. You do not have the ambition that I should go abroad, I should have this ashram, or I should have this many devotees, or I should have this much bank balance. All those things are not there. Or I should have modern gadgets. Nowadays some sannyasi have very value for sannyasi and other value for having latest model of Apple phone. These are not the spirit of sannyasa. Sannyasa means tyaga and vairagya. The first thing is renunciation with dispassion. That is first thing. First spirit. Second is ahimsa, not hurting anyone. Sannyasi spirit is, if I cannot help someone, I will not hurt someone. If my helping someone is causing so much hurt, I will withdraw from that. Sannyasi doesn't have any real duty to get involved to improve the person. Sannyasi can withdraw. Okay, you are feeling so much hurt, better I withdraw. So sannyasi, he has got value for ahimsa, not hurting anyone. And not hurting anyone also implies non-competitive life. Sannyasa means you don't compete with anyone. That is why real sannyasi does not contest election. You will immediately say, Swamiji, Yogi Adityanath, as per our understanding, sannyasi doesn't contest election. No competition with anyone. If somebody he wants to do something and I can give my way, I give way. Sannyasi should not compete with anyone because competition involves himsa. You are creating fear in other person. So not frightening anybody, not competing with anybody, and thereby following ahimsa. So second value is ahimsa, non-violence, non-hurting anyone. Third one is yadricha labha santushtaha. Means not planning these material things. Whatever comes, the food, dress, etc., whatever comes, you just manage with that. So I don't remember, of course I am getting so much, I don't remember having bought the dress. I don't remember now. So many years ago I might have, I don't know. Whatever comes, and we have so many in fact. Bhagavan gives me so much. Or I don't remember I have bought my mobile phone. No, I have never bought. In fact, earlier I used to use old phone only. Somebody's phone is they have not, because it is a old model, so it is there, it will be given to me. That is how I used. Even computer also used to use old one only. Lastly only somebody bought me new. I did not buy. So, yadricha labha santushtaha spirit. And I generally keep a vratam that I will never buy eatables. For last so many years, I don't remember having bought any eatables. I don't buy. If I am traveling, I carry something from here. Not buying. That is a must. Everybody need not do. Yadricha labha santushtaha spirit. I don't buy. Even though money is there, but is a vratam. Even if whatever I have, I run out of it sometimes. People give for one time only, no? Say breakfast they give, lunch is not there. So when I reach the destination, I will have. Not a big thing. So third spirit is yadricha labha santushtaha. For material things, don't plan. Don't have the plan, I want to visit this Switzerland. No. If somebody calls you to some place, you go there. So I went to some place, but it is just, they have been calling, therefore I went. On my own, generally even in India also I don't travel. Unless there is some job. It's not that, I went for trip. From my side, I don't go for trip. Yadricha labha santushtaha. That is very, very important for sannyasa spirit. And the fourth one, which is the most important, is exclusive commitment to the study of Shastra, reflection, deliberation and contemplation. That should be the central activity of your life. Every day some study should happen. So these four things are the spirit of sannyasa. Non-violence, dispassion and renunciation, being satisfied with whatever is provided, and the fourth is exclusive commitment to the pursuit of knowledge. These are the antara sannyasa. Formal sannyasa means this guru or somebody gives you initiation. So there is a procedure for that. You do shraddham for yourself. 3 generation mother side, 3 generation father side. For yourself also you do shraddham. So that when sannyasi dies, no kriya is required. It is not that you have to do like, somebody dies, they call Purohit and they do. For sannyasi not required. Already he has done everything. So for sannyasi, nothing is required. So that shraddha is done, and then that mantra is given, sannyasa mantra is given, sannyasa gayatri is given, and the person, he removes the dress, and guru calls him and gives the dress. And there are some mantra, so these are to be chanted, where we say everything is given up. So that is a formal sannyasa. And can a person not born in a Vedic culture, lives in other countries, benefit from formal sannyasa? He can benefit provided the person has got good setup. Otherwise, I was told in the foreign countries, in America and all, if you don't have your own setup or some big ashram where you are staying, people cannot relate to you. So it is a very strange, how to relate to this person. And therefore they will say, hello Mr. Swami, where is your wife? I say like that because they don't know. So you say Swami because they read on your name Swami. So unless you have that, I think that sometimes sannyasa may create a little bit what is called confusion in the people around because they don't know how to deal with you. You look little different. At the same time, what is the different person, they don't know. So you have to teach them. So I feel that unless there is sufficient clarity among the people around you, sannyasa can be a little bit, one can wait for a long time. Unless particular spirit is created, particular understanding is created in people around, the sannyasa may not be very advisable. But if you take for your own sake, that sannyasa dress will remind me of my commitment, so you take it, don't bother whether people recognize you or not, people treat you as a sannyasi or not, doesn't matter. If you are just taking for yourself as a reminder, as a factor which strengthens your commitment, then one can take sannyasa. Why for a sannyasi is easier to attain moksha? Because sannyasi is formally free from all duties. In fact, if sannyasi's mother, father, anybody passes away, sannyasi doesn't have to take bath also. No such thing. No sutakam, no bath. And so he is free from all entanglements. And so he has got the spirit of sannyasa is the exclusive commitment to moksha. That spirit will be strengthened when form also is available. Spirit is strengthened when form is adopted. And therefore sannyasa is useful if a person is ready. In fact, if person is not ready, better to remain in the what is called regular setup. I always tell, many times I tell this, honest grihastha is better than hypocrite sannyasi. Honest grihastha is better than hypocrite sannyasi. Honest brahmachari is much better than hypocrite sannyasi. So keeping that in mind, we decide. Please explain the Ananda Swarupa. How to be. Whose question is this? Wow. Maya Rajan. Acha. You are very use envelope also use. Very good. I had some very environmental awareness is there. Okay. This is a very big topic of Vedanta, but I can briefly present. Ananda Swarupa. Swarupa means nature. Like nature of fire is heat. What is the meaning of nature? What essentially a thing is, that is called nature. What essentially fire is heat. So heat is called the nature of fire. Is it clear? Heat is nature of fire. Why? Because fire is essentially heat principle. In our model, science will have different things to say, but in our model, Surya, the sun, essentially is prakasha. So is nature. Similarly, every individual is essentially consciousness. So consciousness is the nature of every individual. You, I, he, she, it, all. So essentially, I am consciousness. In other words, my essential nature, real nature is consciousness. Is this clear, Maya? Okay. Now, this consciousness is also of the nature of existence. When we say this paper is, that isness really belongs to that reality. And that isness is the nature of the reality, which is real I. So consciousness ever is, and therefore isness is the nature of consciousness. Anywhere existence is, it is nothing but the consciousness is manifesting as is. So existence, consciousness is the nature of I, the individual, called Jiva. And this existence consciousness, which is my nature, does not have limitation of time. This existence consciousness was, is, and ever will be. So it is time-wise limitless. And space-wise also limitless. There is no place where consciousness is not there, existence is not there. In fact, we can more appreciate existence. There is no place where existence is not there. And thus, consciousness, existence is space-wise limitless. And object-wise also limitless, because there is no object which is existing apart from this existence consciousness. Therefore, object-wise also limitless. So this I, the real I, am existence consciousness which is free from all limitations. Therefore, I am limitless consciousness, which is called Anantaha. I am Ananta, limitless. And I, limitless consciousness, am manifesting through every experiential happiness. When you become happy, you know what is happening? Limitlessness, which is the nature of Atma, is manifested. So, experiential happiness is nothing but manifestation of this limitless consciousness. And limitless consciousness being the basis of all experiential happiness, therefore, the limitlessness is called Ananda. Limitlessness, which is the nature of Atma, is called Ananda because it is the basis of all experiential happiness. So, I am limitless consciousness, and being limitless, I am the basis of all experiential happiness. Therefore, I am Ananda Swarupaha. Means my nature is Ananda. Why my nature is Ananda? Because I am the basis of all experiential happiness. So I, Ananta, limitless, am the basis of all experiential happiness. Therefore I am called Ananda Swarupaha, of the nature of fullness. In fact, Ananda we don't translate as bliss, or we don't translate it as the happiness, because we mistake it as some experiential happiness. Ananda Swarupa is not experiential happiness itself. It is the basis for experiential happiness. And that Ananda Swarupa you are. You have asked it how to be. There is no question of to be. You already are. Only thing, you own up this fact by understanding yourself to be really what you are. Now you feel what? I have to gain happiness. You are in search of happiness, you are in the pursuit of happiness. But Vedanta says you are happiness. In fact, you are the basis of all happiness. You can appreciate that anyone, anytime becoming happy, it is my manifestation. When somebody is enjoying the laddu or the prasadam in the temple after Pradosha Puja, being happy, I am manifesting that. But Swamiji, I am here, how can I manifest there? Again you are coming down to the body. I am not telling you the body is the basis for that. Our problem, big problem in Vedanta pursuit is this. We are so much tied to this body that we are not able to appreciate ourselves independent of this body. So when I appreciate myself to be existence consciousness, which is limitless, then you can appreciate I am the basis of experiential happiness everywhere, here, there. Not only human beings, even monkey is becoming happy with this banana. I am manifesting there. I, existence consciousness, who am limitless, am manifesting there. That is what Ananda Swarupa is. Ananda Swarupa means limitlessness, which is the nature of Atma, which is of the nature of existence consciousness. This is what the teaching of Vedanta. In fact, this is what we teach in 1 year or something. So I told in 10 minutes. This is what it is. So Ananda, I am. Ananda, you don't become. Any struggle of becoming is samsara. Every pursuit of becoming, you want to become somebody, it is samsara. What is moksha? Moksha means just being what you are. Being what you are means owning up yourself to be what you are. You are not becoming somebody. You are already Ananda Swarupa. You just own up this fact. Just be to be what you are. And being what you are means what? Not identifying with what you are not. In fact, that is what being is. Otherwise, what is to be done to be Ananda? You are Ananda. But you are identifying with the body, senses, mind, and you feel yourself to be limited. That notion of being limited is to be dropped. Own up yourself to be limitless consciousness. That is called, figuratively called, being Ananda. There is no question of being. You already are. Already are. You don't have to do anything to be Ananda. You are Ananda. But Swamiji, I don't feel that. People will say this. Swamiji, I don't feel that. It is not a matter of feeling. It is a matter of recognizing. Have you heard in science that matter is nothing but energy in motion? Have you heard this? Now if I tell you this is energy, are you feeling energy? This is energy you are feeling. You feel is a matter only. But your understanding can be there that energy is available in the form of this matter. So matter and this energy and this matter is a matter of understanding. It is not that, oh Swami, I don't feel energy. There is no energy, I don't feel. Some pranic people will say energy, but that is all different thing. But it is a matter of understanding. So Swamiji was just understanding? Yeah, just understanding, because in the vision of Vedanta, your problem is cognitive problem. Means your samsara is because of not knowing and wrongly knowing yourself. In fact, this particular conclusion takes lot of time for people to arrive at. This itself, this is step 1. In step 1 itself, people don't come. It takes so many years to get convinced that my problem of samsara is a cognitive problem. My cognitive problem is getting expressed in the form of emotional problem. Like emotional problem gets expressed in the form of physical problem. You know that, no? Emotional problem gets expressed in the form of physical problem. That is what called psychosomatic. Have you heard the word psychosomatic? Your problem is psycho, but available in somat or something. So, somatic, expressed as somatic. Soma means some body. So, just as emotional problem gets expressed in the form of the somatic problem, similarly, your cognitive problem gets expressed in the form of emotional problem. Swamiji, I am very sad. See, this is my problem. Where is cognition? This is not cognition. Swamiji, I feel sad. Yes, You feel sad because of your cognitive error. That takes lot of time. It requires lot of blessings, lot of grace of Ishvara to come to this understanding that my problem is because of ignorance and ignorance born wrong conclusion, and therefore moksha is only by knowledge. To come to this conclusion takes years together. It's not a small thing. People study Vedanta, but this particular conviction has not come. That is why they look for something else also. If somebody tells that, see, you don't have to study Vedanta, you go to this Guruji, he will give you some particular mantra and he will take you to Samadhi, you will get moksha. You will fall for it. You fall for it itself shows that you are not really clear that nobody can give me moksha. If somebody says that if you chant this mantra or you guru, he does Shaktipat, you will get moksha. If you fall for it, it means you are not convinced. So this conviction, first it has to come. Then only you can commit your life to this knowledge. Otherwise, why people should, it is not that we were jobless or we were not marriageable, so we could not get married and so what we become sannyas. Not like that. We also could have got married. Some girl would be there. Like we didn't want. It's not I did not have job. I had job and I resigned. So why we did? Because this we saw that it is jnanena mokshaha. It takes lot of time. It's a very simple thing. People repeat several times, write several times, but heart of the heart, that conviction doesn't come. In spite of studying, attending Vedanta classes for so many years, that conviction that my problem is because of ignorance and wrong conclusions, freedom is by knowledge, abiding knowledge. That it requires. For that, lot of chitta shuddhi required, lot of grace is required. For that what? Do some seva, do more prayers. That is how it is. I hope I have answered your question. Oh, chat, you are there. Please explain the meaning of the state Satchidananda Rupaya. Shloka. Acha. Satchidananda Rupaya Vishwotpatyadi Hetave Tapatraya Vinasaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Numaha. Vayam Numaha means we salute. We salute to Shri Krishna. Vayam means we salute to Shri Krishna. Who is Shri Krishna? Satchidananda Rupaya. Just now I explained. Existence, consciousness, Ananda, Satchidananda. That is what. So Krishna's originally what is he? Satchidananda. Satchidananda Rupaya means of the nature of existence, consciousness, fullness. Satchidananda Rupaya Vishwotpatyadi Hetave. It is the cause for the creation, sustenance and dissolution of the entire universe. Vishwa, universe, Utpatyadi, creation, etc. Hetu, cause. It is the cause for the creation, etc. of the universe. Tapatraya Vinashaya, one who is the destroyer of the threefold tapa, threefold affliction. What are the threefold? Adhyatmika, Adibhautika, Adadevika. That which is coming from the body, from the mind, senses, that is called Adhyatmika Dukkha. You have got headache, you have got frustration, you have got low, what is called low spirit, no mood. All these are called what? Adhyatmika. Adi Bhautika means coming from surrounding. You are doing some study and outside so much noise, all of a sudden some marriage function. Adi Bhautika. For you it is obstacle, for that person is success, but for you it is obstacle. Adi Devika from natural forces, rain, etc. Some obstacles come, some dukkha comes, that is called Adi Devika. So, Tapatraya means threefold affliction coming from three different sources. Vinashaya, one who destroys. So Krishna who destroys this threefold affliction, when he is prayed to appropriately, To that Krishna, Vayam Numaha, we salute. Numaha means salute. Yesterday you explained how Advaitis reject Dvaitis reject Advaita philosophy. Does that mean they need more Chitta Shuddhi? Will they be reborn again? According to us, yes. But we will not go and tell them. We don't want to confuse them. Na buddhi bedam janaye tagdanam karma sanginam. They are worshipping Bhagavan, very good, let them worship. Their worship itself will bring them Chitta Shuddhi. So that Bhagavan after so many janma, one janma, two janma, whatever janma, Bhagavan will say, you understand, I and you are one. So you don't have to worry about that. Bhagavan will take care. So don't have any agenda for them. I don't think that I have to go and convert these Dvaitis. I enjoy them. They give nice prasadam and all, So enjoy that. Yes.
I only asked that question.
Yes.
Because I am born in a Madhva family.
Very good.
But I am exposed to
Nothing
that.
wrong, Amma. It is good. So, Dvaita Bhakti will give Chitta Shuddhi. And that itself will give them this Bhagavan, by Bhagavan's grace, they will get Dana. So, we don't have to worry. You have to ask them, are you convinced of Advaita or not? You have to ask this question. If you are not convinced, don't worry. You worship Bhagavan with the Dvaita Buddhi, no problem. In our vision, everybody is in order. Everybody is on the way. We don't look down upon Dvaitis. They look down upon us. In fact, in their book, they will write some very derogatory remarks. They sannyasi and all, they hate. We don't hate them.
I grew up listening to those discourses.
Huh?
I've grown up listening to those.
Yeah. They criticize. See, we don't criticize them. We are telling they are okay. See, that itself proves. Yes.
How an Advaiti looks at Nastika?
Nastika also, one day they will become Astika. Nastika has got a background to be Nastika. It's okay. See, this vision of Advaita is not that I am Brahman and all are idiots. That is not the vision of Advaita. I am Brahman and everybody is Brahman. If you think that, see, I am Brahman, all are ignorant people, then he is not a right vision. In the vision of a wise person, everybody is manifestation of Brahman. Nastika also is Brahman. I, Brahman, am appearing as a Nastika with Nastika Nama Rupa. No problem. Like a mono-acting a person, he is playing suppose he has to give presentation of the 12 philosophies. One philosophy is Nastika. So he will present Nastika philosophy. He alone will be Nastika, he will become Advaiti also. No problem. That is the vision. So as long as you have got this feeling that I am very intelligent and I understand Advaita Vedanta, all of them are idiots, you have not understood Vedanta. This Advaiti does not look upon himself as Jnani. That's why the question was asked, one wise person was asked, are you a Brahmajnani? He said, no, I am Brahma, not Brahmajnani. To claim oneself to be Brahmajnani also is a sign of ignorance. I am not even Brahmajnani, I am Brahma. That is the vision. And that is why the Advaita Vedanti will not have any problem with anybody. You have heard the story of Shankaracharya ji. He was ready to give his body to Kapalika, who is doing Tantra Prayoga. Imagine, that is the vision of Advaita. He was dismissing karma in his Bhashyam, but he was ready to give his body. That is the greatest expression of what Advaita is. He was ready to give his body. He person said, you are the very perfect person, I have to give the bali. He said, okay, you come. Only you come when my other disciples are sleeping. That is really, that is called vision. So you don't look down upon others. Looking down upon others implies this giving reality to duality. You don't. Yeah, you may have certain, in Vyavhara, certain preferences, certain rules, certain convention you follow. Otherwise people say, Swami, they will bring the chicken tomorrow. Swami, you eat chicken, Advaita. So that perhaps I may not do it. Not I may not do it, I will not do it. Because people may say, Swami, I will take a chance. So, we may follow convention. But by chance, somebody mixed with and I ate it, I will not regret. Oh, what I did. I have to go and do prayaschitta. I will not do prayaschitta. This is the vision of Advaita, where you do not regret, at the same time you follow certain convention in Vyavahara. And thus no hatred, no looking down upon anybody. Everybody is nothing but my manifestation with different Nama Rupa. I am playing the role of a Rakshasa also. Rakshasa also is what? My manifestation. This is how vision is, yes.
So the Dvaitis, they are not sannyasis, is it? They are not sannyasis?
They are not sannyasi. They don't take sannyasa, formal sannyasa. They will be wearing the dress of like sannyasi, but they are not for, they do karma.
So they are married and all that?
Marriage, so not all of them now. Some of them do marry. In the Dvaita also so many sects are there. Some marriage wala bhi hai, non-marriage wala bhi hai. Yes, yes.
This is my first experience, Swamiji, with Advaita. I will go back and I may forget everything. So is there anything you will tell me to follow so that I continue this education I get?
I would suggest that from the bookstore you buy one recording set of classes, which I generally take in the beginning of any course, Tattva Bodha. 72 classes you listen, so your Advaita Drishti will be quite clear. Okay. Yes, Amma.
Swamiji, this Dvaita Bhaktas, they attain Salokya Mukti or Sarupya Mukti or Sayujya Mukti. So a person who attains Sayujya Mukti, how is moksha for them?
They, from that, according to Advaita Vedanta, they will come back. In this cycle of creation, they will remain. We explain their moksha as this going to Brahma Loka like. So they will come back. The next Janma, they will get the good birth. They will attain again pursue.
After becoming one with
Not
Ishvara?
retaining duality, they not completely become one. The way we are talking about oneness, they don't have oneness.
Sayujya doesn't mean becoming one.
Complete one, no. They themselves tell that we retain our individuality. They themselves are telling. It's not completely a merger or something. They don't lose their individuality. Alright, any questions? So we can conclude? Okay, one, somebody might have prepared also today. Have you prepared about gurus? Anybody? Prepared, Amma? Okay, so to you I will ask. Whoever has prepared, I will ask. Amma, which guru we are learning that there should not be too much attachment to family members? Reverse question. Amma, don't see, look at the book. Answer? Anybody can answer? Raise the hand. Okay. Then, what is the lesson learned from deer? No, please don't answer. Okay, you tell.
Stuti.
Huh?
The music.
What? Music only one word?
We should not be obsessed with the music.
Not any music.
Any Daivaradhana is fine, but apart from Daivaradhana, any music which increases the senses.
Sensuous music.
Sensuous.
Alright. What is the lesson learned from honeybee? Anybody? Raise the hand only. Okay, Maya.
Honeybee has couple of lessons.
Okay.
One is to take the essence.
Hmm.
Alright.
Okay, one. Okay, second. Shanti, huh?
Too much accumulation
Huh?
and accumulation, too much accumulation and the smell, gandha. The lotus example that you told.
Okay. Little bit you understood, yeah, okay. What?
So when you accumulate too much and you do not spend it on yourself or on others, then somebody else is going to.
Not correct.
There is a honey collector.
Okay. Last.
The diksha should be received without
Huh?
disturbing the diksha. Should be received without disturbing the grahastha.
Okay. Little care. Correct.
And let us not be a burden for.
So, similar thing. Okay. Anybody? Yeah?
So Sanya
Okay.
learned
The honeybee also represents that the attraction towards gandha. So it goes to the lotus flower, and at night the lotus closes and it dies inside. So likewise, we should not have attachment to this gandha.
Any progress? Okay.
Sannyasi should let alms from without burdening.
Without?
Without burdening.
That everybody told. Everybody remembered very well. All grahasthas remembered. Sannyasi should not go. Salutation to all of you. So they are very well. So now any sannyasi bothers immediately.
The lesson for Grihastha from honeybees is whatever comes to your plate, eat quietly and without any comments. Also, my mother used to say that you see to that you don't wipe off everything from the vessel. You leave some for others also.
Correct. That is not given here. Anyway, so one.
So it was three things we saw about the honeybee. First was regarding the sannyasi, which he should take little from every house so that there is no burden to anyone.
That everybody told that.
And then second, it was he should take the sara, the essence of every shastra, like the honeybees takes the essence.
Okay, then?
And then last was Vyatireka Shiksha. It's a negative lesson, a negative learning. It was like some honeybees, they collect, they accumulate the honey, so the lesson learned is that one should not accumulate.
Very precise what?
either donate or
That is coming for the next one.
honey collect.
So you collect only what can be collected with two hands and store what can be stored in the hands.
And should not have it for tomorrow.
Evening or tomorrow. That part you forgot. So, sannyasi should not keep food for evening or tomorrow. He should take food only with his hands and store only in the stomach, not outside. That is the lesson. Okay. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. How many of you are ready to offer seva in the temple on the occasion of Guru Purnima? So, please